Hi guys, this is a Sister Wives update for February 2024 for none other than Mykelti Brown Padron. Mykelti had a medical emergency recently, and I'll get to that, but first, a bit of background, a walk down memory lane, shall we say. Mykelti Ann Brown was born on June 9th, 1996. She was Cody and Christine's second child after Aspen. Mykelti was mostly raised in Lehi, Utah, in the house where her mom lived in the basement, until she was about 16 years old, at which point her family moved to Las Vegas after an investigation was opened on them and they got super scared. And some people seem to think, oh, maybe they didn't really have to move. Maybe it was just for the show. It's a whole thing. Mykelti wanted to be a fashion designer for a very long time, we know that, and also for a time she lived with Aspen in Vegas in an apartment, but that wasn't a fit, and then she went to work for Cody's friend at a pawn shop in Utah. This is the time she met Tony, and they got married December 17th, 2016. Famously, they wanted to get married earlier, like in the summer, but Maddie was getting married in the summer too. So the parents really tried to push it to December, and they succeeded. They thought that they needed more time to get to know each other or whatever. Mykelti's first daughter, Avalon, was born in April 2021, and as we know, it was televised, and Robyn actually joined by Zoom. And their twin boys were born November 17th, 2022 at 10:54 and 10:56 a.m. respectively. Their names are Archer and Ace. Now that we have that out of the way, obviously Mykelti is in her mom era. Poor Mykelti has actually been taking care of sick kids since basically Christmas, and she loves living close to family, especially her mom, who can help her with the babies. She lives in Salt Lake, very close to Peyton, Aspen, Isabel, and most of her siblings except Gwendolyn, who is still in Flagstaff at the moment, living her newlywed life. So Mykelti has a Patreon and has said multiple things on her Patreon that have ended up in headlines. She's also gotten a lot of heat for basically staying close to Robyn, even though she was her mom's frenemy in a way. It's a whole thing. Anyways, recently though, she updated fans about a pretty bad medical emergency that happened to her basically during the Super Bowl. Actually, on Super Bowl Sunday, she said that she felt like a migraine going down the side of her face, and it was bad enough that Tony rushed her to the hospital and Christine watched the kids. The doctors, she said that she had like nerve damage from basically something with her teeth, so she needed 2 root canals and she needed IVs. And she said that after 2 operations, she feels a lot better. But she is now delaying her Patreon lives with good reason. Poor Mykelti, tooth pain is just the worst, the ultimate worst. So I hope that she feels all the way better soon. Mykelti also used to sell for LuLaRoe, the same company that Mary and Christine used to sell for. But she admitted in a recent Patreon that she is taking a bit of a hiatus because she wasn't happy with the quality of orders. She even brought it up with the higher ups, she said, but then Tony got a new job that probably paid better. And her Patreon is probably doing very decent, honestly. I don't know how many followers she has, but it's probably a lot. As we know, Christine quit LuLaRoe, and I feel like Mykelti may be right behind her. We'll see what happens. She also recently revealed that there's more distance in her relationship with Robyn a little bit. They don't get together like before, but then she did say that she does still have a great relationship with all her parents, well, most of them. And I'm sure it could be because basically she called Robyn and Cody's relationship toxic in a way, and that they both have depression. I mean, she's telling her truth. But Robyn, to me, seems like someone who's super sensitive to what people say about her in public. So we'll see, right? Did I mention that Mykelti and Tony are on a significant weight loss journey? They look completely different from the early years when they got together. It's like they're different people. They honestly look so great. Under this picture, Mykelti revealed her weight and said, 2.5 years later, I've hit my original goal. I started my weight loss journey late fall of 2021, weighing 270 pounds. I got pregnant with my twins early spring 2022, weighing 245 pounds. Obviously, my journey to a healthier me was changed. November 2022, right before delivery with my sons, I was back up weighing 275. My body deserved a break and a reset, so I enjoyed my babies while I recovered until January 2023, weighing 230 pounds. When the real work began, I've been consuming a low-calorie, high-protein diet for just over a year now. I take a gut health supplement that helps my body keep the nutrients from food and shed the CRAP. I've been doing a lot of work and determination. I've tried many different recipes and found the restaurants that best meet my needs. Tony and I have been a constant team through this, helping and encouraging one another. February 2024, I currently weigh 160 pounds. Mykelti has been also getting a ton of hate online lately, even in my comments. And I kind of hate that because, okay, so during Christine's wedding, she had posted about how Mykelti was the first of her kids to accept David, and Christine had turned off the comments, and apparently David was mad, he said. So, yeah, the comments were just going wild, trashing Mykelti. It was not good. Mykelti has always been a very free spirit, and it's just really nice to see her have kind of a happy ending. When she was young, apparently she wasn't in the clique within the Brown kids. I'm assuming this was Aspen, Maddie, Leon, maybe Logan, and some of the boys. She was bullied within her family. And since then, her and Maddie have made up, but look at her thriving, guys. And Tony seems like a great husband. He was a good choice. And you know what I appreciate from Mykelti? She has said that she understands that YouTubers are making money for their family in a hard economy. So she says, go for it. Love that. And thank you, Mykelti. And yes, honestly, covering Sister Wives has definitely benefited my family. So here I am, a reality TV YouTuber, also Mykelti fan, I have to say. And I don't care what anyone says, leave your comments down below. All right, guys, have a great night. And I hope you enjoyed my update of Mykelti Brown Padron for February 2024. Have a great night. Bye.